Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be working on recreating these gorgeous embellishments on this beautiful dress made by Prudential Atelier. In my previous video, I did a dress illustration and analysis of an outfit made by Prudential Atelier, and in today's video, we'll be doing a more practical type of tutorial relating to this gorgeous dress embellishment. If you'd be interested in learning, please watch this video all the way through, like, share, and remember to subscribe. Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. This is Funmibi here again with a new tutorial. In today's video, as we all must have seen at the intro, we are going to be working on tacking studs or stone or rosemonte. Okay, I'm saying or because all my girlies, you guys have different names for different things. So I'm talking about this particular item right here that we saw that was tacked onto that outfit, that gorgeous outfit made by Prudential Atelier. I'm going to be teaching us all how to work with this particular item. I know I've talked about this item in a very old video, I believe sometime last year, but in today's video we are going to be talking specifically on how to work with this when you're working on illusion net or net, any type of net fabric. Okay, and for net, the net that I'm saying is also tulle. Some of my American girlies that watch me say, oh, are you calling tulle net? So tulle net, whatever you call it in your location, we are going to be talking about how to tack this particular item as a form of embellishment on this type of material. So as usual, I'll show you all that you need in recreating this work. First of all, you need your stone or stud. Okay, this is what my own looks like, and it is very similar to what was used in the video that inspired this tutorial. This is it right here. I got this particular set of, or I got a bag, right? And because I've been using this for quite a while, it has reduced, so this is all that I have left. And I've talked about this particular stud, and for the sake of today's tutorial, I'm going to be calling this item stud. Okay, so please keep up with me. So for the sake of this particular stud, the reason why I stopped using it after a while was because I made a particular headpiece for myself using this as part of my embellishment, and I realized that over time it was tarnishing, right? So the casing in which the main stone is sitting, it started tarnishing and it was just not a good look, so I stopped using it. However, because I'm just doing a tutorial, not like I'm making something for a client or for myself, I can as well just make do with it, because I mean it's going to be wasted to just trash it, right? So that's why I'm still using it. Instead, I bought this from my supplier. I can call him my supplier or my vendor in Rumomasi Market. At the moment, I live in Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria. So I got this particular batch of stud, and this tiny case like this is 2,000 naira. The full bag that I was selling, he said as at the time, which was like a month ago, he told me he was selling it for 17,000 naira per bag, while this other one I bought the full bag for 4,000 naira. So you see that the price difference is kind of wide. It's over 13,000 or about 13,000 naira price difference. So this is definitely of greater quality, and this sparkles more, and this doesn't tarnish. At least so far, all the things that I've created out of this bag of stone, I've not seen it tarnish. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be using for the sake of today's tutorial. Again, I have my controversial Tambour ring here. Some people call this embroidery ring, some people call it embroidery hoop, some people call it Tambour hoop. Please, whatever you call it, I'm using this item. And again, I'm going to give that disclaimer: you do not absolutely need this item. Why is my voice getting raspy? You do not absolutely need this item. I only use it because of the kind of content that I create on YouTube. Okay, my channel is more of an educational channel, even though over time I plan to also incorporate other types. Right now, and where my life is at the moment, these are the types of content that I enjoy creating and I have the time to create. Maybe when I get, more settled, I can start incorporating other styles of videos. So this makes my content very easy to create. I don't have a body form, I don't have the space for a body form, and I've just not gathered my coins together very well to buy the type of body form that I would like to own. So I make do with this, and so far it has been working for me. It's this my embroidery hoop that got me to where I am currently on YouTube. So yeah, for the people that don't like saying it, sorry. Watch my ads, okay? Make sure that you watch the ads, because if you're just watching video and you're not watching the ads, the money is not that great. So watch the ads very well so that the money will increase and I'll be able to buy body form and start bidding dresses and all the types of content that all of you guys want me to start creating. All right, next thing I'm going to be also using is my fabric pencil. I got this off of AliExpress. I keep saying this in almost every video because let's take note that new people come to the channel every single day. I get new people visiting my channel for the first time every day, so some of them might not have seen the previous video where I talked about this item. So for those that feel like, oh, Funmi, you keep saying this in every video, we're tired of hearing it. Sorry, they are new people, okay? You're not the only person on the channel, so apologies. If you don't like this portion, you can skip to the parts that you're interested in. I got this from AliExpress. I bought a bunch of 6 or a batch of 6. I keep saying bunch. I bought 6, and the total for this particular 6 pencil, I think it was less than $2 or maybe $2 something. It was not too pricey. You can buy singles and you can buy a set. Okay, I decided to buy a set of 6 because it was more cost effective that way. Just go on AliExpress or Amazon or any other type of online shopping platform in your location and search for China marker or fabric pencil. That's typically what it's called on those platforms. All right, and I've already shared in another video how to sharpen them, because over time, by the time you start using it, sharpening it might be a challenge. I've shared that video. I'll see if I can insert that footage here, or I'll direct you to the video to go and watch. Something else we'll also be using is our beading needle. Of course, again, for my new people, beading needle is different from hand needle. This right here in my country is what beading needle looks like. In your own location, it might come in a different type of packaging, but in Nigeria, this is a type of package you would typically see beading needle in. So I use the size 10. I've talked about this as well in a bunch of different videos. I'm going to link some useful tutorials for you on the show notes on the screen. So after watching this video, you can scroll to the bottom of the description bar. You'll see 5 videos there. Click on any one of them or watch them one after the other and catch up with what we've done previously. Now to the tutorial proper. We see in the footage, I'll try my best to also leave a sidebar on the screen. We see that the beaders that were embellishing this outfit from the waist upwards, we see that the main fabric used from the waist downward is a lace material, and it has a lot of stones and all of that. So from the waist upward, where we have some corset mesh and some illusion nets going on, that was where the beaders focused their embellishment work on. And we see, as usual, that they started off by making illustration first of all. They didn't just jump in and start eyeballing and just beading in a very scattered way. Everything required illustration, precision, and just making sure that you've laid the foundation. So the illustration is kind of like the foundation for the embellishments you want to do. So for the sake of today's tutorial, I'll try my best to also mimic the kind of illustration that was done on the fabric. I might not get it exactly because notice that whole embellishment was done on a full, area on the outfit. So I'm just using this tiny piece of tambour ring to make this illustration for us. So I'll just use my fabric pencil. This is the purpose of this fabric pencil, for making markings on fabric. It's kind of similar to your tailor's chalk. So I'm just going to use this to just create lines on this net, yeah, and then see how that goes from here. Can we see what we have here? Let me put my hand underneath. I'm sure by the time I'm editing this video, I'll find a way to make the color payout look better, but this is what we have here so far. And on this side here, I'll just do like a curly kind of thing here. So this is what we have here. This kind of illustration that I've done here now, you can do it anyhow you like on your own fabric. You can do spirals, you can do triangles, you can do circles, anything. What you want to make sure of is the fact that the patterns that you've drawn out on your piece of fabric or piece of outfit makes sense for you. Now that I've drawn out my pattern, or is it illustration now that we want to call it for the sake of today's video, it will be time for us to start beading. And for the beading, I'm beading exactly on these lines that I've drawn out on my illusion net, okay? And when I'm saying beading, we are going to be working with these. This is the only thing I'm going to be working with because this is the focus of today's video. I've already gone ahead to thread my beading needle, okay? This is that size 10 beading needle. I've gone ahead to thread it, and I'm using fishing line, okay? Fishing line. Please take note that when it comes to illusion net, you can use anything, okay? You can decide that you want to use a matching color of thread, maybe something like this color of thread now. This matching color of, what's it called? Polyester thread. Or you use your invisible thread, or you use fishing line. I got a question recently. Someone was asking, how do I know which thread to use for which thing? Time will tell, practice will tell. If you use a particular thread and maybe it's just not working for you, maybe it's too tiny or it's too bulky or it tangles up fast, you can switch and keep testing and trying until you find the one that you like. Do you understand? So I can't come here now and tell you that, oh, fishing line is the best thread to use on any outfit. Not necessarily, okay? It depends on the situation you find yourself. This is where practice comes in. I can't just come here and just be spoon feeding you every time. Something that I like working with, you might not necessarily like working with it, okay? So test out things, practice, see what you like, see what you don't like, and make the best decision for yourself. All right. So now I'm going to start off from this edge here. I'm going to pass my needle and my fishing line through like so. Pick up one single, I don't know if I can zoom in further. This is the farthest I can zoom in, but I'm picking up one single stud and I'm passing my needle through the hole under the stud like so. And then I'll just pass my needle like this through. I know it all looks tangled up, but stay with me. Can you see what we have here now? It's already sitting on the line. That's how I'll be picking one single stud by time. This one, you cannot pick multiple studs. You have to be picking one by one. One by one. You can't pick 2 studs or 3 studs at a time. One by one till you get to the end of what you are trying to embellish. And then on that line again, you just pass your needle lightly to the side. Can you see what I'm doing? Come out again. And I know when you're watching videos and you see the way my fishing line is, it gets confusing. I got a question from one of us a while back. Someone was saying, oh, for me, did you fold your fishing line into 4? No, guys, I just passed it once. This is what we have here. I don't know. My camera needs to behave. This is what we have here. I passed it just once. But then when I'm passing, when I'm sewing and stuff on camera, it all looks muddled up and it's looking like, oh, you have 4 going on. No, it's just an illusion. It's just, I just passed my fishing line the normal way, just one single. I didn't double up my line or anything. So everything I've explained for this too, I'll just keep doing it till I fill up this entire portion that I've marked out on my illusion nets. I hope we all got value from this portion of the tutorial. After a while now, I'll speed up the pace of the video just so it doesn't linger for too long. If you have questions for me still, please don't hesitate, okay? I know I talk about how, oh, watch the video all the way through so that you don't ask questions that have been answered, but please don't ever feel restrained on the channel. Let's try our best to also be respectful with the way we ask questions or just give opinions. But please feel free to ask your question. Drop me your sweet, sweet comments. I love reading from you guys. It really, really makes me happy. So please drop your comments, like the video, subscribe if you're yet to. And let's get to 50,000 subscribers, okay? All right, I'm going to stop talking now, continue, and yeah, enjoy. All right, friends, so we've come to the end of, embellishing all the illustration lines that we've made on this particular piece of net. Can we see what we have here? And this is what the inner part looks like. Look how seamless everything looks. I cannot even lie, guys, I have fallen in love with fishing line, like especially using fishing line on illusion net. Like, the firmness of your work just hits different. Like, it feels very, very, very firm. And for those that are in this line of work, you know that when you use what's it called now, invisible thread, it's neat, no doubt. Like, that's one of the biggest advantages of using illusion net. But sometimes it just feels very flimsy, like any small pressure, this thing is just going to cut. But with fishing line, it feels very, very firm. I wish you guys could touch what I'm touching right now. But anyway, for the sake of this work, I don't know if I mentioned, I'm using fishing line, and I'm using the size 0.25 millimeters fishing line. I saw someone asking me about this size 0.20. Honestly, guys, I've never seen that 0.20 size of fishing line. I'm not saying it does not exist, but I've never seen it out here in Port Harcourt. So if you can get your hands on the 0.20 millimeters, it would also work, because I'm guessing it will just be slightly thinner than this 0.25 millimeters fishing line. But this is the end of it all. I'm also going to do my best to leave a sidebar of the inspiration video. We see how studs were used to embellish the top portion from the waist upwards, and they were also used on the 3D appliques that were attached along the shoulder part of this particular outfit. And we see how gorgeous it all looks. So all the steps that we took in embellishing this net, you just place your outfit on a body form and repeat all of this on the outfit. Okay, all right, so this is it, guys. I hope we all enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope we all learned something. If we did, let's be sure to also hit that like button. Okay, if you've also watched this video and maybe for some reason you're not subscribed, right now will be a fantastic time to hit that subscribe button and become a part of us, guys, on the channel. Again, we're on our way to 50,000 subscribers. It feels so surreal. Please help me achieve that milestone by tapping that subscribe button. Share with your friends and family, guys. Tell your friends about how much you love this channel and you'd like them to also support the work that I do, and tell them to also subscribe. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And yeah, friends, I pray for increase for all of us. I pray for sales for those of us that are business women, and I pray that God just comes through for us in all the different ways that we need him to come through for us. Thank you guys again for spending your time with me. And yeah, friends, I can't wait to see you all in another amazing tutorial very, very soon. Bye bye.